we operate professionally, okay? Welcome back to Yeah Podcast, everyone. I don't even know where to look. Oh, there. I'm in my new area, so I can finally have a chin. So we're all really excited. Don't worry, everybody. I contoured extra hard today. With me, as always, is my amazing co-host, Dulce Mac.
And with me is, where do I look? Oh my God.
Bitch, you've been sitting here the whole time and you don't even know where to look. Yeah, okay.
With me is my reason of living, Grace Kirk.
Sorry. There are men talking in the background.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are my AK-47s, bitch? And don't even start. Nobody knows who you are. Everyone wants to start before we even say their name. Like, don't even do it. Anyways, with me is the happiest little camper and Boy Scout chipmunk-cheeked man that I know. I love him, honestly. I think we have a secret friendship that's really growing. Sam Castillo.
Hi. Yeah. I didn't know I had chipmunk cheeks. This is you. You were the chipmunk cheek in the room, for sure. I swear to God, I thought you were calling her a boy.
Yeah. I thought you were going to me again, and I was like, she didn't like my...
No, Dulce,
and
not everything's about you.
Us for non-verbally communicating. He said, do you want a drink? And I was like, oh, I'm okay. You know, like a kind person, you know?
Well, here's the thing. When we have... Sorry, you need to learn this too. When we have a man as a guest, we don't get them anything because, you know, reparations.
They rubbed salt in my eyes and they gave me chewing tobacco and said, shut up.
Yeah.
Well, you're a man. Shouldn't you like the chewing tobacco?
No. I smoke a cigarette and then occasionally when I'm bad, I vape.
Oh. Whoa.
I know. Because vaping's got to be worse for you.
That's true. No. That's what I say. For sure.
I lose my voice more when I vape than when I smoke cigarettes. So that's how I know it's bad for me.
Yeah.
Well, let me just go back to the chipmunk cheek. You don't technically have chipmunk cheeks, but you're so rosy and joyful, like a chipmunk in Alvin.
I'm joyful?
Yeah.
Ah, man, this will carry me for a long time. Thank you. Oh my God.
I think compared to me,
I'm
you're
sitting
joyful.
up straight now.
Yeah,
Holy shit. My posture and day is different.
Yeah, thank you. That's what we do on the podcast.
Yeah, true.
I can agree. I get rosy, especially it's a little warm in here. I turn red. I'm a red person.
Yeah, it is warm in here. I mean, come on, guys. Don't you know
that wasn't a complaint? I'm joyful.
Yeah, we got some bitches with hyperhidrosis up in here. What's going on?
We do. Yeah.
That's so disgusting. The hyperhidrosis.
That's
people.
her. Not
oh.
me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I have medication.
That was my friend quick comment was she had a hyperhidrosis so bad
in her hands,
and she had a joke where she was like, she's like, didn't have to use lube to jack guys off because she always had wet hands.
That is true. My friend had it in the hands and it's not good.
She said she would have to use lube.
Wouldn't have to.
Okay,
she could just jerk a guy off because
say the other way.
You know?
Yeah, that's cool. Well, luckily for you,
this is the vibe of the show, right? Jacking off talk.
Yeah,
100%.
Of course.
Luckily for you, you only have the sweating in your armpits. So.
Yeah.
Your hands.
We're not going to even go to the ass crack.
Yeah. Does it affect your ass crack?
No.
Okay.
She has to say no.
No, it really doesn't. Just my armpits, and then like now because I have Botox in my armpits, it's like here. And my feet sometimes.
So it's one of those where you plug a hole in the ship and then water comes out another area.
Mm-hmm.
So if you Botox the pit, now you're like, my belly button's just soaked.
As long as it's not the pits, dude.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah. Well, I would like to state for the record, I can totally attest that you don't have a sweaty ass crack. I've seen your ass and it's so dry.
One might say ashy.
Yeah. I don't know.
Grace was like, Mario doesn't want to look at my butthole. You have to look at it. He said that's your area.
Okay.
Because
you need to give context.
Pause. What?
I had an external hemorrhoid.
And
I'm actively pursuing legal action against Whataburger. Justice will be served, my patty melt.
My buddy told me about how he got hemorrhoids and then he got the cream and he's allergic to the cream, so it broke out into a rash.
Oh,
yesterday.
My God.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that was you, right?
No. There's someone we all know. I just don't want to tell them because they told me in confidence.
I hope it's the one I hate. Anyway.
Here's the thing. That doesn't narrow it down. That's like... That's like 8 people that I consider a friend where she's like,
Okay, now we're lying on the podcast, guys.
You're right. It's a longer list. I just said 8 because posterity's sake.
We will be looking at this list later.
Okay, first of all, Sam Castillo is coming in so hot right now. I'm freaking out.
It's hot in here.
I told
I'm
you he was
freaking out.
spicy.
I didn't know you were so spicy.
Yeah,
I'm joyful. I'm not spicy. You said I'm joyful. We can't take that
I was
back
like,
now.
make sure to tell Sam to be crazy on the podcast.
I was like,
You know
I don't
what
have
mean?
to. He's
Like,
crazy.
really?
Well guy. Yeah.
Because some people are boring and I hate that. But wow, you're really exceeding my expectations.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah,
You're-
I thought you were gonna be a piece of shit of a guest. Thanks for being a comedian. Wow.
Okay, well, you can't say the same for some other people. And I'm not saying any names.
Yeah,
at
we're
all.
not saying any
No,
names.
I'm not thinking of anybody,
we'll
but
exchange lists later.
but some people they're like good at comedy, but when you put them on a podcast, they clam up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When there's
No, I love
yeah.
talking over women, so this is really good.
Oh.
I can carry a conversation for all 3 of us. We're good.
Okay,
Hell yeah,
I'm
dude.
excited. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of the podcast. I stalked what you consider a social media account of yours. Horrible. I mean, Sam, what the hell is this?
I kept a small internet footprint because
Yeah.
I thought I wanted to have a serious white collar job when I was younger.
Well,
What
yeah, it
was
looked
it?
like you wanted to be a politician.
I wanted to be an attorney.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like some of the I saw photos from your like frat or whatever you were
Sure.
in, and like, okay, you were a rapist. You know
Whoa,
what I mean?
what the
Like,
fuck?
what?
Oh no, that one is one. That's one where that's why I'm making fun of how I look like
Oh
Martin
well,
Shkreli.
this is the first photo that I'm showing.
People would always tell me I look like Martin Shkreli, and so people attacked him. And I remember this night I was walking home and I got jumped by a bunch of strangers, and they actually sent me to the hospital. And I took that selfie 3 days later, and my face was I had forgotten to wash my face, and there was dried blood on it. So congratulations, you're an asshole. They literally put me in the hospital.
Bitch, it was on your social
Yeah,
media.
yeah, I know.
It's fair game.
Yes, it is. I'm
First,
laughing at
wait,
myself
so-
after years
wait,
of
wait, wait.
pain.
Strange. Were you talking over women and they like beat you up?
No, I was
or-
walking home alone,
Oh no.
and this guy came running behind me, punched me in the back of the head, threw me to the ground, runs up in front of me. I jump up, grab him, and then I had actually Whataburger on me, and
Oh,
they said,
no.
Are
we
you
want your
actively
Whataburger.
pursuing legal action for your
No,
hemorrhoids?
and I said, I was so confused. I was like, they're like, actually, we're just kidding. We were really coked out and we want to play the knockout game. And there was 3 of them. So then I knew I couldn't outrun them. So then I started punching one of them in the mouth. And I'm a very bony hand man. So his teeth, I chip one of his teeth and it cuts my hand. So this hand is covered in blood now. And because I'm like a very bony person, and he's like screaming because his tooth is chipped. And then his friends held me down, grabbed my hair, smashed the back of my head on the pavement until I passed out. And some good Samaritans woke me up.
For no reason?
Mhm, yeah.
You would use the term "good Samaritan."
What? I'm sorry. So what did I say? I call them nice people?
Some good peeps.
I don't talk like that.
Well, you should.
Well, you looked happy in the photo.
Yeah,
a
I was
little.
on a shit ton of pain medication.
That
and I
is
had-
true.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for you.
Yeah, this is giving like you're
Oh.
happy about being in the Fight Club.
No. I was very
Damn.
miserable inside, and I was buying GHB off my friend to take it because I couldn't sleep, and I was like on like a really good high when I took the
Wait,
selfie.
and this was in Austin?
Yeah.
It was that Whataburger in West Campus, right?
Oh,
Right by
of
the frat
course.
houses. Yeah, I
Of
can imagine
course.
exactly
Yeah.
where that went down. Also, fun fact
On 26th
about
Street.
Martin Shkreli. That's him, right?
Yes.
He was an angel investor in a metal music label,
Uh-huh.
and nobody found this out that it was him. And it's really random that it was like hardcore music, and then they found it out and they hated it. But just wanted to give that.
Run for cover or what label? Doesn't matter.
I remember the name. It'll come to me in a second. It was because I saw the Thursday show and they were talking about it there.
Mm.
It was like Empire, maybe
Mm.
Empire Records.
Yeah, he turns out he's not a bad guy. He's misunderstood.
Yeah, he's good.
Hmm.
Let's hit the next photo, please.
Yeah, that was me as an 18-year-old, okay?
Let's zoom in.
I was in
on
a
it.
frat. I was on the left there.
Well, we know.
Is that your twin on the right?
Yeah. We're just children in suits.
Aw.
I know.
Who's the man in the middle?
My good friend Fitz.
Fitz?
Yeah.
That's such a frat boy name.
Yeah.
Well, his name is Fitzgibbon, but we called him
Duh.
Fitz.
Oh,
That's it. Was
no.
actually this is his last name. I don't want to say his first name. He's a professional.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Fitzgerald is a better name.
Fitzgerald rather than Fitzgibbon.
Sorry, his name was Fitzgibbon.
Dude, I already know this guy's like running for Congress right now, probably.
Yeah,
or something.
I'll vote for him because I can do that now, guys.
You can vote?
Yeah, since 4 years ago, I can vote.
She's a citizen.
And no, I'm not a felon.
I didn't think so.
She's exercising her right by not voting.
I didn't think you were ever not a citizen. I thought you were
Actually-
just too lazy to register. I didn't think it was a situation where they're like, watch out for the South American MS-13 terrorist. I thought it was more of like, she was like, no, I'm legal. I just can't be bothered.
No, I voted, and Grace stood over me while I voted, and I think that's illegal.
You threw it up there for
I made
Donnie
her
T.
vote
You said Screaming Eagle
Yeah.
Trump. Yeah.
I was like, make sure you're voting for Biden, sweetie.
She was standing
While I
over
was
me.
injecting
Look,
my
there's no
adrenochrome.
good choice, but pick my choice. They're both
Yeah.
suck, but vote the way I want you to.
Look, it was COVID times where everyone had to vote or you'd get canceled.
I
Somehow
didn't-
they would find out.
I didn't vote for the president.
Really?
I voted for district attorney, and then I left everything blank.
That's like nerdier though. Like who even pays attention to who the DA is?
I looked that up one time.
I'm a contrarian. I do. I'm a nerd. Yeah.
I feel like you'd vote like Green Party if you were gonna vote.
Were you ever the
Yeah,
chef?
it's a protest vote.
Yeah.
The what? Oh,
Third
I
party.
was gonna be like,
don't
were
even
you
know
ever
the
the
green-
chef at your frat?
Do I remember the chef?
No, were you ever the chef
No.
at your frat?
No.
They hire
No.
like a real chef
We hired a
usually.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought one of the dudes cooked for everyone.
Mm-mm.
No, we paid a guy. It was the first time I
Oh.
ever bought dab wax. I'd buy it from the chef. He would always have
Really?
wax. Yeah.
How much is
That's
rent
beautiful.
or with your dues when you're in a frat?
I don't know, a couple grand a semester.
Really?
But
It's
I
that
held a job
little?
down in college
Yeah.
to pay for my tuition and that.
Did you get hazed?
Yeah.
What?
It's gone now
what
because
do
of
they
hazing.
Do?
I only did like 2 years of the frat, and then like 2 years later, they got kicked off campus for hazing too hard.
So what would they do to kids?
You make them drink till they like puke, and you paddle
That's
them.
it?
You
That
cattle
sounds
prod
fun.
them. It was fun.
That's average
But
Friday
here's the
night.
thing: people are crybabies.
Yeah.
I don't know. The paddle thing's a little much.
There's
for
no
me.
anal.
No.
Okay. I mean, guys, we all know about Fraternity X. Okay.
What's that?
Nothing.
I didn't.
Next.
I'm sorry. What?
What? I've only been to an Asian frat
What
party.
is this? Jace Mang?
Dear Sam, I've been
Dear
writing on everyone's Facebook wall that I have from our group, and now it's your turn. I'm glad I shared my first pinky hold and pinky rub with you.
2010.
I felt very comfortable doing such an intimate action with you.
Oh God! I remember this guy. This guy was obsessed with me.
But I really miss camp and we need to chill like soon. I miss you and I love you. Jace, people are surely going to get the wrong idea.
Yeah, this was tough. This was tough, dude. I remember I was a freshman in high school. I went to this Lutheran church camp, and this dude, man, I had to tell the counselors, I was like, this guy is not leaving me alone. And then he would just like post stuff on this wall, and I'm like, brother, like we're
Well,
friends.
dude, he said, you have a girlfriend, fortunately, so that thwarts those assumptions.
Yeah, I thought that because he would always tell me, he's like, I'm ashamed of like he was always like, well, he was like, now he's out, but he was like, but he was like afraid of like, he would tell me without telling me he's gay, and then he would be like, but I'm not because I have a girlfriend. So I was just publicly being like, and it's okay, like I don't want to out someone.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like a 15-year-old. I don't want to ruin someone's life and his family. I don't know if his family's more conservative. So I was like, hey, it's cool, man. Remember, you got a girlfriend because you want people to know you have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Whenever
Wow.
I'm doing the posts for our podcast and looking through people's stuff, I can always tell, like, if someone's like writing on someone's wall, like, oh, you're gay, haha. This was one of those ones where I was like, there's a story behind this.
Here's
one.
the opposite. So people write on other people's walls, haha, you're gay. This one is, haha, I'm gay.
Yeah.
It's the opposite. It's the opposite. And I'm just like, hey, I don't know how to properly be. I don't even know the word ally at 15, but how do I like make sure that you don't get kicked out of your house?
You already did the most
Yeah.
allied thing. You
The fact that
pinky held
Yeah.
him.
The fact that you kept this up and didn't even delete it is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, I remember him being like, I remember he would like grab people's pinkies.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is too much church
And
camp.
you were his first.
Was I really?
It's-
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was one of those things where you're like an unsexual egg, and people are figuring out their sexualities before you, and they are like, I guess, grabbing your pinky and figuring
That
shit out
is
before
really
you
crazy.
know, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
I used to be so Christian.
I think I blacked out a little. I couldn't let go of the first pinky hold.
You've had more than one ex-boyfriend come out as gay, right?
No, actually,
Really?
only one in
Just
8th
one.
grade.
Oh.
And
Mine's complicated.
Okay, maybe it was collectively the room. You had a body count of like, y'all are gay conversion. This is the name of the podcast.
Well, on my list, I don't know who's gay now. I haven't checked in with a few people, but I know a few are definitely.
But some are on a
bi.
watch list.
Yeah. Oh my God! Please don't even
Yeah.
get me started.
A lot of mine are dead. So.
Oh my God!
So maybe they wouldn't.
They
be gay.
are.
Are you saying that your friends came out as gay and killed themselves?
No, they
Oh.
died because they had
My
sex
exes.
with her.
Dude,
My
what the
exes.
fuck?
No.
All right. Well, that's also sad.
Should we hold pinkies?
I mean, this is so goddamn grim, you know? And you're
This
sitting
is-
as far away from the guest as possible.
Wait,
This is my
Dulce.
first pinky
Yeah,
hold
you shared your first pinky hold and pinky rub with Sam.
on camera.
Man, this is 14
Wow, guys.
years ago. That's another lifetime. That's crazy, dude.
It really is.
Yeah. Next slide. Let's move on.
Next
slide.
I like this one.
Tried CBD, gave me the spins with no high.
Oh, yeah.
So
August
success.
2020. Dude, I was on. So I had just got diagnosed as bipolar and I was on so many meds. I was tweeting all the time and none of it meant anything.
That's
This
what
is-
I do now.
Honestly, amazing. Also, I would just like to share for all of our viewers, I never share any of the screenshots with her beforehand.
That's
Oh,
So
true.
this is her
really?
first time seeing all of this.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I found these all at like midnight to 1 a.m. last night.
I stopped smoking weed once for 4 years, and the first time I smoked, I got the spins, and I laid in the bathroom by myself and locked my boyfriend out.
I
It
mean,
was
that's
horrible.
okay.
Yeah, no, that sounds
fine.
fun.
And then he started playing Tupac, so I would come out, but I
What?
didn't.
Why would that?
I don't know.
She came out
He's
of
like
the
scratching
bathroom,
on the door. He's like,
crip
hey.
walking or whatever you do to Tupac. I don't know.
No, I love rap. I think.
Hey, babe, I got a pair of fucking Air Force Ones that you haven't tried on yet. That'll get her out of the fucking bathroom.
Dude, that would get me out of the bathroom.
I got some
for
press-on
sure.
nails and a pair of Air Force Ones and a new color.
Babe, I have some lean. Come out of the bathroom. That would actually work.
Okay,
on
you know what? One time this guy I was dating had a giant cup of lean,
We just glossed over the lean.
and I got up and the lean cup fell and like spilled everywhere.
Mm-mm.
And
Hundreds
all
of
the
dollars.
men, we all
Mm-mm.
made eye contact, and I was like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
At
dude,
that
that's
point,
pretty
no,
bad.
you get some Bounty paper towels and then you wring that shit
Yeah,
out.
I was gonna say they were probably licking the couch, dude.
I mean, they're keeping the dog, they're pushing the dog away, and
Yeah.
they're licking the couch.
I was like, I think we're supposed to fight now. I'm not ready.
What an innocent Houston, Texas moment.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, so then I got in my candy paint slab and drove away.
I got back in my Impala and reversed
And you drove to
out of there.
Whataburger
Yeah, and I
damn.
drove to Whataburger.
I got put in the hospital.
and got a hemorrhoid.
Do you see what the one comment on this is?
Oh, yeah.
No, actually,
Oh.
actually, yes, I did. I cut it out. It was actually Allison Voidovich, and she replied. She replied and said, "Sam!" Exclamation mark.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. But you like weed now, right?
I do smoke before bed now.
Yeah, because I hung out with you and you were really high.
Yeah, that was the first time I'd been that was the first time I got high not before bed. And I was too high to take the freeway. So I had to take surface streets from Allendale to fucking Riverside, which took me like 45 minutes.
Whoa.
Yeah. I
I
remember like
felt
being like, it wasn't
bad.
that long. And I like looked at a podcast that I wasn't listening to and it was like 46 minutes in. I was like, oh my God.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
I remember I got really high and drove on the freeway once, and like when the car would like drive past me, I would be like, I get scared that it was
You're
gonna
flinching
hit me.
in the
Yeah.
car.
I
Would you
remember-
grab the wheel? You're like, ah.
I remember I was like driving while high a different time, and I was driving down like a neighborhood street, and then like a cop like turned the corner, and it went ah! and drove away.
Oh,
I like the idea
my
of you
God.
also honking with it. You're like, ah!
It was like a cop jump scare. I was like, oh my God, they know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate weed now.
Oh,
It's
fuck, they
horrible.
know. They know I smoked Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. All right, let's do the next one.
I hate this. I hate this.
Is that in Bel Air?
No, that's my childhood home.
He's
Where's
from Dallas.
It's a
Dallas.
one-story ranch house, and I thought I looked nice.
You
do look
exactly
nice.
like my friend Adam.
This was
Doesn't
like in
he
the
look like Adam?
10th grade, and I was trying to get Christian Young Life pussy. So I was like, everybody knew I was
Were
a
you
scumbag in
killing
high school.
it?
Everybody knew I was an alcoholic in high school. So I was like, I'm gonna dress nice so I can like land like a Young Life girl.
Yeah.
How old were you when you
would-
lost your virginity? Sorry.
Oh, I thought you asked her.
Me?
Oh,
No,
16.
you.
17.
Okay,
Pretty late.
You think I don't know at this point?
I don't know. How old were you?
15.
Oh,
Yeah.
15, 16, 17. Woo.
Wow, guys.
Wow, you're a whore.
Yeah.
And I'm a
no,
late bloomer.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah,
you're
wow.
a child alcoholic and
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa!
We did no pussy getting ass.
Guys, it's numerology, just like
Wow.
Tool. Oh my god.
So,
Okay.
Man.
did you get Christian pussy or no?
I didn't. I lost my virginity to a Jewish woman.
Wow.
I know.
That's fucking haram, dude.
What does that mean?
Bad and Muslim.
Oh, why is that bad? That I the fuck
It's somehow haram. I don't know. We need Adam Bowles here to
to
explain
lose
it
my
us.
to lose my virginity to someone of a different faith?
Yes.
That's bad.
That is haram for sure.
Is it?
I think they'd think so.
I think I did it
I think
too.
that would be. I think it'd be
Haram.
forbidden,
That's haram.
which is great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Haram is like, yeah, it's like when you eat pork. That's haram.
Mm.
Man,
It's the opposite of halal.
Damn.
I think like the first time you have sex is really what your sex life is going to be for the rest of your life.
No.
No, well, I mean, it's just because we went at it for a long time. Neither of us came, and we both were really sad, and then we just stopped.
That's what happened my first time.
And I feel like that's what 80% of the sex I've had in my entire life. It's like
Whoa.
going at it for an
Wow.
hour, no one coming, and then going, okay, what do we?
Sam, you at least have to come. You're a guy.
Yeah,
it's
you're
easy
a guy.
for you.
It's really
your
difficult.
Thing. Oh, okay.
What the hell? You have a
Damn.
clit? What's going on?
No. It turns out I
He's
found out
a
I actually have to like
complicated
be in
guy.
love. It sucks.
Whoa.
I know.
You're demisexual.
No, I'm not.
You're
That's what
part
that
of the-
means.
Dude.
No.
Yeah,
No.
it is.
No.
Oh, it is.
I want to fight you now.
Dude, you're part of the alphabet mafia now.
No. Yeah, I'm actually on the fucking spectrum.
You can't
Yeah.
fight
No,
me.
no, no,
we
that-
touch
that is not what
Well,
it is.
probably that too.
No, I'm engaging eye contact. I'm outgoing.
Yeah, you are.
I'm holding
You
court
are,
here.
For sure.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. But yeah, you're
Wow.
demisexual. That's okay.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Yeah, I met a guy who I wanted to fuck once, and he was like,
Mhm.
"Actually, I need to have like a romantic connection to have sex."
Really?
No, I can
To
have
me,
sex.
yeah.
Don't worry. I'm a dirtbag. I just cannot really.
Come.
It's
Yeah.
really difficult.
Well, I can't cuddle with people I don't like.
Whoa.
What? That's like
most
the
people
same
like
thing.
to cuddle in
You'll
general.
cuddle a stranger?
Sure. Well, I mean,
Like, one
yeah,
time-
I don't need to know her last name. You know.
One time I hooked up with this guy and he was trying to cuddle and I was like, ew, I just met you. And he goes, we just had sex. And I was like, exactly. It's much more
Damn.
intimate.
That's,
It is.
No,
You're
that
like,
says
I
a
wanna
lot to
go
your
eat my
character. That
snacks.
cuddling. No, it's not a negative thing. That cuddling is more intimate than the actual act of sex.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
Was it?
You don't agree?
You think that sex is more intimate than cuddling?
Yeah, there's something a little bit more intimate about your dick and my vagina than cuddling. Okay.
But she would say the opposite. So I mean,
No, because when you're having sex, there's like adrenaline. You're like doing an activity. When you're cuddling, it's like still in silence.
I hope you're like
Mm.
laughing, smiling, vibing, having a good time.
No,
you know,
with
or
everyone.
During
or,
the cuddle or during sex?
both. I love to
Mm.
talk during sex.
What-
I
Guys,
swear to God.
let me tell you a memory.
Let me tell
You guys just like silently grunt
no.
Yes.
over an episode of House Hunters or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. One of the best memories, best sexes I've ever had was
Sexes.
in Vegas, and he found a giant wad of toilet paper in my ass. And I think it was because I was so overstimulated by all the lights in the casino
He went jackpot.
that I just left a whole bunch of toilet paper in my ass. So he found it. We started laughing. While he was laughing, he fell off the bed. And then it was the best sex ever because it was so funny.
That's what I'm saying. When you're like conversating and laughing, like that's like the best sex in the world.
That's true.
But some dudes will like get mad if you laugh during sex. They'll be like,
well, I mean, it depends on what you're laughing at. If you're like, you call that eating pussy, and then you're laughing at him for that.
But
He's like, well,
sometimes
hey.
they'll laugh at just how they act, you know, like
Where they're like,
Grace.
they're like,
when
they
they're
like
trying-
they like finger a little bit and then use that and they go.
like if they
The
have a
pussy
really
juice on the
serious
eyebrow.
face, it's like, ew, you're really thinking that's hot? Like, stop.
they're like.
Yeah, they'll be like,
Which hotel?
Dudes have just had to acknowledge, like, I mean, you're just gonna have a stupid face when you fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
the hotel.
Yeah.
It was the MGM.
Nice.
On the strip.
Period.
Ooh, big spender.
Yeah. Good times. Good times. So if you ever want the best sex of your life, lead a wad of
It was,
toilet
Mine
it was
was
double
at the-
ply toilet paper. That's a good part of
for
Vegas.
sure. No, actually,
They're saying Fremont where it's that single ply shit.
no, it's worse. We had just gone to a White Castle.
Oh, no.
Grace, was it White Castle napkins?
Maybe.
It was his yellow Wendy's napkins.
No, guys, there's a casino in the White Castle there on the strip. All right, I don't give a fuck.
Is it-
We're moving on to the next one. Okay, wait, everybody should stop. Okay, hold on. I ran out of stuff to find for you,
Yeah.
so I'm including pictures and obituaries of other Sam Castillos. I hope you don't know this one.
I don't, but it's such a common name.
Yeah, well,
Samuel Castillo? That's such a common
yeah,
name.
can we
That's
zoom in
true.
on the photo of him?
He doesn't even look, I mean, he looks like a dictator in Eastern Europe. He doesn't even look Latino. You know, it looks like Azerbaijani.
Yeah, don't speak ill of the dead, okay? Come on.
No, that was not an insult. It was just,
I don't believe in that.
wow, Oak Cliff Chapel. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Ben-
search Sam Castillo Dallas.
Put on a suit there.
Yeah.
So how did he die?
I don't think it says so.
Oh, wow. This is like a lazy, somehow even,
Oh my
you guys
God.
have made true crime podcasting even lazier.
He was a Virgo.
That's
Yeah.
Sam. Oh my God, Sam.
Really?
He's September 7th. I'm September 3.
You're September 3.
This is your grandpa, I feel.
I mean, he's old enough to be, yeah.
Yeah.
But my grandfather's dead.
So the fuck is he, bitch? Come
Wow.
on now. Let's go. Yes. So I would just like us to rate his obituary 1 through 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's zoom out.
Well, they didn't put anything interesting.
It's just his children,
Yeah.
where he's going to be buried. It's kind. I mean, it's functionary.
It's
Yeah.
lazy.
I wish they'd put something like, you know, they like to include something like he loved repairing bicycles.
Yeah.
You know, that kind
Yeah.
of stuff.
I'm going to say this. Samuel Castillo, lo siento para mi disrespect, but I'm going to have to rate this obituary a 3.
I'll rate it a 1.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I mean, they at least need to say how he died.
yeah, you need to put some spice in there. They
Yeah.
just said,
Pardon,
hey,
paisano. I'm gonna bring some fucking Plan Dulce and some of your favorite Bud Light on your fucking grave on November 1st. Okay, Noviembre uno. Okay,
Ooh.
fucking for the Dia de los Muertos for these disrespectful, you know, these disrespectful podcasting hosts.
I said lo siento.
I mean, you didn't mean it.
I didn't
I
say
meant
lo
it.
siento.
Yeah, you had just as much thought in Lo Siento as you did when you walked out of that White Castle with toilet paper in your ass.
Oh
You
my
had no thought.
God. Lo
Grace.
siento, no hantito, a mi casa. Por favor. And to your grandchildren, Syra, Dario, and David, I hope you don't watch this podcast.
Los puede fastidiar a ellos, a mí me dejas tranquila, por favor.
A
Yeah.
mi también.
Grace speaks Spanish, guys.
Yep.
Blindfolded with the vocal fry, I can't tell who's talking Spanish.
True.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right,
Those
let's
are
go,
so
let's go to the
close.
next one, guys.
What
Rate
is
this
this?
Sam Castillo.
He's got 2 sleeves. That's nice.
Wait, hold on. We need
Is
a
he from
chance.
Dallas?
Rate, yes. Rate
He's dressed
this
like it.
Sam. Rate this Sam. Rate this Sam.
I'm gonna give this guy a 4 out of 10.
Okay. For me personally,
Smash or pass?
I'm going to have to pass. But if I was a single mom in Dallas
Yes.
that worked at Dollar Tree, 10, bitch.
Yeah.
10. Now,
What do you
Stepdad
think he's going to
material.
provide you?
he's definitely got a truck.
Shelter.
He does have a truck.
He
That
does have a
beard,
truck.
and it's a tight beard, so you know that he's washing the floor mats. The bed is clean.
Mhm.
It's probably a Ram.
Yeah.
I feel
1500.
like he would do the dishes for me, and that's really big for me.
Yeah.
I love it because he's
Yeah.
very Dallas, which is like he is wearing a striped golf polo, which is how when you look at that photo of me in that patio. That's how people in Dallas dress. It's very preppy. It's a very preppy city, but he has tribal tattoos, you know, where it's like, yeah, I weld, you know, but like I'm a golfer.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
tell. I can't tell if he has a blue collar job or not.
Absolutely.
His hands don't look dirty enough,
He might be a cell phone salesman because that's a
Yes.
slick beard.
and he's got the build of a cell phone.
Was that
how do you
kind
say
of like
that?
shoulder
Salesman?
heavy but
Yeah.
lean?
Yeah, you know he's got a tight ass.
Oh.
Come on
Yeah.
now. Every cell phone
Gotta fill out a pair of
salesman,
Dockers.
yes, has like a tight butt in the khakis.
Yeah,
Period.
that's true. But they're always too obsessed with that, and I don't like
They are
that.
addicted to the phone behavior.
No, their butt.
Oh.
Oh, you're saying they're focusing on the squats and not they're focusing on the hammies and the glutes and not the quads. It's not a full legged workout.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you know they always care about how their ass looks. It's
Mhm.
kind of gay.
I mean, yeah, those are metrosexual men at Metro PCS, you know?
In DFW Metroplex.
Ooh.
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 Um,
more like Oak Lawn instead of Oak Cliff. Oak Lawn is a gay
okay.
neighborhood.
Mm.
Rate him.
Honestly, I
Rate
mean,
this Sam.
out of
Rate
com-
this Sam.
out of compassion, because he looks like every one of my cousins, I have to say a nice 6.5 out of 10
Okay.
Oh, wow.
as a polite courtesy
Would
to my
you
family.
go to his asada?
Would I? What's that now?
What's that?
Would you go to his asada?
What's
No.
that, Grace?
But what I like is he's got a sense of humor. If we can scroll in on the wall, he has in his own bathroom, you know, some kind of art about this is where you got to piss. You know, he's got
Yeah.
he's got like dive bar, like shitty dive bar,
He's
small town
got
dive bar art
gendered
in
paintings.
his apartment. He's got dive bar art in his
How do
home.
we know this is his apartment?
The confidence.
I can tell the sideways
comfortability.
mirror shot is like he's used to this mirror.
All right,
Yeah.
fine.
I did look through a lot of his other photos, and
And?
they're in the same mirror.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's all selfies, and then
Beautiful.
him in his truck. So
So he has a truck. Do you know what kind of
So-
truck?
no, but I can
Damn.
find out.
Please.
Okay, let's
I think
go
it's
to
a
the next
Hemi.
one. We need to
Oh,
rate this Sam. Rate this Sam.
I mean, this is a school teacher. This is a public school teacher, you know,
I
or an
f-
IT guy.
I feel like he would listen to me, so I'm gonna give him a 5.
I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10 because he knows a lot about the Civil War and he's gonna make sure his class knows it. You know.
I'm gonna go about this a little different.
Ooh.
I feel like this is either the guy that
Food, weed, or money.
free weed or money.
Free weed or money.
Money.
What?
What would it take for you to fuck him? Would you fuck him for free? Would you fuck him for
Weed.
drugs, or would he have to pay you?
I mean, here's the thing. This smile, actually, the longer I look at it, it's like he's a really good teacher, but like, you know, if I with me, I'm gonna be put in a basement and I'm gonna have to be like moisturized, you know, and like I'm gonna be, you know, I'm on a strict diet. I don't think I get
Okay.
to make demands. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Well, I'm a straight
I'm-
twink out here. You know,
I don't know why
know.
everyone's thinking he's a teacher. He's definitely a used car salesman.
Ah.
But like the,
The
nice
Nike
guy
golf
who's like, for
polo.
you, dude, like I'll give you a deal, even though it's not really a deal.
Yeah.
He's very disarming.
I find his smile unsettling.
Yeah, he's definitely a pedophile. So let's move on to the
He seems
next
like a
one.
good stepdad.
Yeah, I
Mm.
could see that, but creepy. Oh, rate this Sam. Rate this Sam.
That is Alec Baldwin. Like, come on.
Whoa, what?
I see it.
You see it?
It's like
Looks like a Tim Allen.
Alec Baldwin mixed with that girl from Love Is Blind who thinks that she looks like Megan Fox. You know what I mean?
No, I don't see that. But
I see it 100%. It's
I
all in
only
the eyes.
see the Baldwin.
How much time a
thing.
week do you think you spend together? How many hours a week?
Us too?
Over
20?
10 hours a week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's nice.
Well, she lives in the complex.
Yeah, but you don't have to hang out. What I'm saying is friendship is good.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
we're-
We don't have to hang out.
That's a
so pick better TV shows to play while I'm there.
You literally don't even watch them.
Guys, one thing y'all need to know about Dulce is she has horrible taste in TV shows and movies.
No, one thing
The
you
fuck
need to
were we
know about
watching that
me.
one time? That horrible
What
show.
were we
watching.
watching?
It was like a show where like, oh, I know what you did last summer.
No!
The TV series.
Oh my god, that was horrible.
That's because
My,
Where the
my
girl
Stanley's
was
in a fucking cult.
Yeah,
Oh,
where the girl was
boring.
addicted to doing mukbangs. Remember that?
Yeah,
Oh
she was.
my god.
She couldn't stop mukbanging.
Listen, guys, I just have too much time on my hands.
That's not a great sentence. I have nothing going on, guys.
I just watch a lot of TV at
Empty
night. I
calendario.
No, I try to work, but they cut my hours. So, anyway, guys, thanks
To the
for bringing it
Netflix
up.
originals, she goes.
Am I being too mean here?
Oh no!
No.
Okay.
Oh my god. What the hell?
I'm
You
just
I
could
don't
be
know.
like
We were
way
hot.
ball
hot.
busting at
But
work so
I
hard
can't
that I actually
take
got told
my
I had to slow down.
Jacket off.
I was-
You're not wearing a
because
shirt?
I'm not wearing a bra and I'm wearing a white shirt.
Oh,
Don't even think about it, guys.
yeah.
What do you think your audience is? Just
It's mostly men
Yeah.
who sometimes go to shows and it can get a little scary.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
We have internet stalkers, but it's okay. Send
It's
us
okay.
money. I really need it.
You guys never send money. It's
Yeah,
really
why does nobody ever send money anymore? What is this new trend? I used to get money all the time. Now nobody wants to send money.
Now men are like, you send me money? What is
Yeah,
this?
what the hell? Like, oh my god, men are such bitches these days, dude. They want to be the girl.
Yeah.
Like, no, y'all need to man up and Venmo cold as Lucas. Like, come on.
Okay, this movie, that time that me and Giuseppe were watching weird movies, we did find this movie. It was about, it was called Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, y'all were obsessed with that movie.
It was
for a
with
while.
a sloth.
Slaughterhouse. Oh,
It was with a sloth
it's a
that would
pun.
kill people, and he
In a
would take
sorority
a
and frat
selfie
thing.
with them. It was like the worst movie I've ever seen, and it was beautiful.
Can you please pull up a photo from Slaughterhouse?
Here's the thing: if I watch,
Yeah, Benjamin Franklin looking at a sloth. Like, what the
and
fuck?
he would take a selfie with the people about to kill them and put hashtag sloth selfie or something, or like last selfie.
Did he talk?
Yeah.
What did he do? Okay.
And he would like tweet, and it was fun. Go watch Slaughterhouse. I get nothing out of this. Look at him. He's gonna kill you. It was the worst puppet on earth.
You honestly should be sponsored by that movie, by how many people you've put onto it.
Yeah. I can't watch like drug things. Like everyone's watching Narcos. Why do I want to watch that? Flashbacks?
Yeah, you
No,
grew up
thanks.
with that. That's your fucking childhood.
Yeah.
What are you getting residuals?
Exactly. Anyway, be careful with
Yeah, the Cali
sloths.
cartel. That's my life.
All right, guys, let's rate this Sam.
This Sam, I'm gonna give him a negative 35.
This is, guys, I don't want to sound like a contrarian here, but this is a 10 for me.
What?
I mean, being that creepy with blue eyes actively on Facebook, the confidence is skyrocketing for me, and it's a 10.
No, I've told you about the blue eyes.
Is he
know.
married? Can we
You-
see his relationship status?
No, it's a screenshot.
Oh,
Let me look it
damn.
up, though.
Because I'd be very interested in.
Oh,
in,
my
in-
phone
in-
doesn't
in
work.
what this vibe? Because it's either a guy who's been married for a long ass time and he knows what he's just having fun. He's just like showing off his like his steel blue eyes. And he's like, "Psh, yeah, I just like to have fun. I got my wife, I got my kids. Or it's like a guy who's like,
A pedophile.
No,
oh, I was
that
gonna say
man-
widower. I get widower vibes. Where he's
That
like,
man is
I'm
on
back out
Grindr.
there. I've moved on. I've grown. I miss her so much. But like, I know she wants me to be happy, and I know that like she wants like a new mom to like shepherd my daughter to like through womanhood. So I'm gonna go back out there as a mechanic and take a selfie.
Whoa.
He saw his whole life.
I did see that in
That's
this guy.
very me of him.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's why you can't look at people with blue eyes in the eyes.
Best
What?
quote ever.
It's true.
Like 4 years ago, she said, I can't look at people with blue eyes in the eyes. And I was like,
Why you
Yeah.
just really really like blue eyes?
no, they're
no,
horrible.
you just get sucked into their black hole of emptiness.
Really,
Yeah.
with blue eyes.
And the
Yeah.
fact that they just want everyone to say, oh, you have blue eyes. We know.
We don't
we get
care.
My weakness is hazel eyes,
Me too.
Oh, please.
Because that's
not
what
brown.
I
hazel.
they are hazel.
You guys both
Yours
have
are, no.
hazel
I'm saying
eyes.
for me, not brown eyes, but hazel eyes. That's my weakness.
Yeah, they're hazel.
Your eyes are hazel.
Yeah.
They look kind of-
Everybody knows this.
They look a little gray or gray blue from here. I
They
can't
look
see.
green to me.
Gray
You
green.
always tell me
Do they change?
No,
Oh.
I'm not a crazy white person
Mine
whose
change.
eyes changes with my
Mine
mood.
actually do.
No,
Yeah,
with
they
your
do.
mood?
No.
With
I-
what?
I just have like Spaniard eyes.
Dude,
Yeah.
everybody knows my eyes are hazel. Don't even play right now.
I'm white with ethnic eyes. I'm a white Mexican.
You're really gonna say they're not?
They're like they have hints of brown.
They're not green. I'm not a
So what do you think it
green-eyed
is?
freak.
So what do you think it is
He
about
has
hazel eyes?
eyes to me.
No, he has
No.
brown eyes.
Yeah, mine are brown.
What?
Yeah.
They are brown with a little bit of gold.
Yeah.
Hazel is like brown, green, and gold.
So charming.
yeah,
They're so endearing.
guys.
Well, guys, I get it. I have the ugliest color eyes.
I'm trying to be positive here. You guys take this to the negative. I'm talking about, go ahead. You have what?
I have the ugliest color eyes, so
What are they?
What would I
Just
know?
brown?
they're just brown.
That's fine.
Nobody said
I
brown
didn't
is
say- I
ugly.
didn't
We're
say-
saying
I also have brown eyes. What are you saying about us?
Yeah.
I
It's
thought
2
your
against
eyes were
1.
hazel, and I thought your eyes were green.
No.
Mm.
So am I colorblind? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just don't pay attention.
Okay, so what do you guys think about, like, do you think we're gonna be on the ground in Yemen with the Houthi rebels in a matter of months? Like, what do you think we're gonna be at in July?
Oh my god.
So this is what I talk about on
Yeah.
my podcast. So I wanted to like
Here's my
introduce.
thing. I don't care what's going on. Just what happened with the taxes.
You're like, I'm saying is a pair of Air Jordan lows used to cost this much, and now I have to pay for a Nike membership to get
That
them.
Yeah.
was so fucking accurate. It's insane.
Yeah, I listen to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves the shoes. But no, but for real, we are all owing money
Hey
because
guys,
we're giving it to Israel.
my ex.
Okay, well, hell yeah.
I'm not happy about it.
Guys,
went there.
Why do I owe $150?
I'm gonna tap out right now and go, yeah.
No, America does give money to Israel.
Yeah.
So yes, that's why we owe more money on our taxes.
Man,
Period.
you've been hanging out with Giuseppe.
Yeah, I'm just saying it is what it
for
is.
context, she's a real activist.
She is.
I don't take a political stance. I'm just saying, you
No,
know,
it's
we
you're
give more
taking
money.
a
It is
financial
what it
stance,
is.
and that's what I like about you. Is
Yeah.
you're about the financials.
Yeah, that's the only thing
I
that
actually feel the
matters
same way.
to me. It's all that matters to them. So why should I care about anything else?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America's always like, oh, we care about ourselves. Why the fuck we giving money to other people then?
That's
Yeah.
well, the military industrial complex has to move units, so we have to sell them to somebody, or we have to get money, and we have to purchase them from the company so that we can give the weaponry or the money. It's all money laundering scheme. for the top up one.
That's what our brains are doing.
Yeah.
And here's
Like,
the thing: I hope everybody has a good war, whatever war they want. As
Yeah.
someone who's a pacifist, good luck.
yeah,
Yeah.
guys, do what you're gonna do. Just don't raise our taxes.
Yeah,
At the end of the day.
please. What's up
I've
with
never
that?
owed money before. This is
Me
not
neither.
okay.
It's terrible.
All right.
You've never taken out loans.
No.
Guys.
You've never had credit card debt, medical debt.
No.
Wow, you're responsible.
Yeah, she's
Privileged.
annoying. Literally.
All right. Next one.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you don't.
No. Why are
Is
you
he-
following George W. Bush?
Is he fun on social media?
He can be. He doesn't post often, but when he does, it can be fun.
Really?
He's so
funny?
senile now. It's so much fun.
Really?
Oh, brother.
Oh, we didn't know.
I definitely didn't click on his page.
It's always him,
Yeah.
like, it'll always be like him, like, struggling to put like a paintbrush on a canvas. And then, like, the caption will just be like this vague nonsense about like freedom that doesn't mean anything. And it's like, dude's for sure on a Xanny and a glass of white wine on his ranch. And it's fun.
Honestly, I would love to paint with him
I mean, I think everyone.
and get really drunk and be like, did you do it?
Obvious.
I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, where does he live in Texas?
Yeah.
Where?
Crawford Ranch is in like West Texas. I forgot the
Okay.
town name.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's like the Britney Spears of old politicians on Instagram.
yeah.
Just barely hanging on.
Yeah, you know. Well, there's a theory. Well, he's still alive. There's the big theory is Britney's been dead for years,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
and
yeah.
that's a body double, and there's sound alikes. Do you? I mean,
I think she just aged poorly.
I think he believes the crazy one.
Yeah.
It seems like you're into
I'm
the
leaning
crazy
towards
one.
she's passed away.
Almost like Avril Lavigne and
No,
Melissa.
because you know how much money they
You
could
know
have
about
made
that?
from her if she was dead. Come on.
Yeah.
Her dad would have been like, oh no, my daughter died. I'm so sad.
Well, here's my thing with Britney. Is she crazy because of drugs or mental illness?
both.
I think family, but beyond I don't think she even was a big drug user. I listened to her autobiography.
I read
Or
her
whoever,
The Woman in Me?
whoever's book is that, right?
I read the book.
She hired someone to narrate it for her because I
Yeah.
think that she's passed away.
I found multiple spelling errors, so I think she's alive.
That's not on her. That's on the publisher.
Well, that's my theory.
I don't think she was a big drug user. I don't really think she was.
Yeah.
I think that just her family fried her brains.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Trauma
how
from
does
her
a family
family.
fry brains?
They just work you to death. They threaten to take you. They take your kids from you.
Yeah.
They like
Break down your individuality.
absolutely. They put a conservator. They imprison you in golden handcuffs, and then you have to like. I mean, she would just this poor woman, but also not financially poor. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're like, but also she's dead, so it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, I could see her being dead, but I think Avril Lavigne's actually dead.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
What are the I mean, I'm not gonna dispute it.
Have
I
you
love
not
a
heard-
good theory, but what's the backing?
Have you not heard about the Avril Lavigne Melissa thing?
No.
No.
Can you search the Avril Lavigne Melissa, whatever her last
Well,
name
he's
is?
searching to break it down 2 sentences.
I can't.
Come on, you can give me an elevator pitch.
There it is. A conspiracy theory states that Canadian singer Avril Lavigne died in 2003, shortly after the release of her successful first album, Let Go, and was replaced by a body double named Melissa
So this
Vandella.
is what I think happened to Britney.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this hasn't happened to fucking Avril, but I mean,
Yeah. Let's look at the side by side though, like the images.
ooh, yeah.
This bitch exists.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Honestly, down to the nostrils.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Come on, guys. That's
No. Pretty close.
I don't think so, because the vibe with her has completely changed. Did
She
you
did
just
date
spill water
Tyga.
on yourself?
Yeah, dude, it's fucking hot in here. It's not you, Justin. It's me. I have hyperhidrosis.
Yeah.
and I'm
In her
disgusted.
armpits, guys. Don't forget it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's a close one. I don't know. Do you guys remember when she came out with the weird Japanese song?
No.
Why is nobody else chronically online?
I'm not a big Avril head.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I just remember she put out that song "When You're Gone" and it was like sad, and then she was gone after.
Yeah. That was like her dying. Let's look at the not Avril one right below
She
that
did
one.
date Tyga, so that's out of character.
Yeah. There you go. What do you guys? I don't.
That's
Those are
her.
different ages. This is
Yeah, that's like
Well,
20
yeah, it
years.
has to be different ages. She died in 2003.
She didn't die, dude.
what an iconic look. The tank top and the tie.
I know. I love
Yeah.
her. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Oh,
It says Avril Rip 2003.
not purple eyeshadow.
Hair in
Tan.
back, shirt? Question mark. Tan. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love it.
This is just like some like 15-year-old on like 3,000 milligrams of Vyvanse a day. It's like, you don't understand.
Yeah. Avril's been dead for
believe-
years.
I believe the Britney one more than this one.
Yeah, but I feel like Britney would be harder to pull off. It's like, who cares about Avril Lavigne?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people.
Some.
No one's going in and saying, is Grace Kirk dead?
Yeah, they are, because Grace has faked her death,
Yeah.
as we've talked about every episode.
And you know what? They did care.
Mm,
So how about you just go die?
I'll
All
pipe
right.
down.
Yeah, please. You're acting like a man, and that's not allowed on this podcast. Next, please.
Oh
yeah,
my
we
God.
really caught you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Just after midnight Sunday, Officer
Wait,
Brian
they use this
Moran-
photo on a Wikipedia?
No, this is an article about you. Responded to Jack in the Box
Is
in
that
the
an actual photo of me? Or is there someone else who looks just fucking like me?
in the 400 block of Highway 290 West in connection to a welfare concern call of a subject asleep in the drive-through line. Officer Morang made contact with the driver, 32-year-old Samuel Castillo Jr. of Somerville, and noted the odor of alcoholic beverage coming from inside the vehicle. He also observed alcohol visible in plain view. What do you
So-
have to say about this? Don't laugh. It's not funny.
So this was, where was this?
Where did you find that
400
photo?
block of 290 West. I guess that is here in Austin, right? Highway
Yeah.
290. Damn.
Let's go to the next slide.
All right.
Officer Morong had Castillo perform a standardized field sobriety test, which he failed. Castillo was taken into custody for driving while intoxicated with an open container. A search of Castillo's vehicle following his arrest led to the discovery of suspected methamphetamine and drug paraphernalia. Castillo was additionally charged with possession of a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. He was then transported to the Washington County Jail and released to jail staff.
Well, I'm not a junior, so that can't be me. But,
I am.
you know,
What do you have to say about this incident?
I love that they used a bad photo of me that I posted about me being, it looks like I was probably like flying to a show and posted, I'm tired. And then they used that. And they used that for the worst moment in someone's life.
When you say they, you mean
The-
Grace Kirk.
Oh, you made this whole thing. Oh,
you
really?
think that existed on the internet? A fake article of you getting a DUI?
Absolutely. I mean, where it looks like it's like 12:80 a.m. This is like a small town conservative AM Christian radio political like bullshit that like, what is it? 93.7 KLBJ is like the political right wing station here.
I
Like
think
they
so.
do kind of just post about like Latinos getting into crimes because they're like, that's like their whole beat is their like heartbeat Bill Good. Also, Rodriguez Jr. caught with bottle of liquor in car. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I will
I
say.
can't believe you thought it was real. Of course I made this.
I didn't think you'd put the effort in.
Of course I put the
I also
effort
live
in.
I've lived in Texas my whole life. This is the kind of shit that people post online in Texas.
I will say, my
vaguely
friend,
anti-Latino,
my
fear
friend,
mongering, pro cop, which cops are fine. We're neutral. This is a non-political podcast.
Neutral.
Yeah.
My friend got pulled over in a small town, and
Yeah.
she had a little pipe, like smoked pipe. She didn't even have any more weed, and they wrote a whole article in their newspaper about it.
They need
my
something
God,
to talk
what?
about. Give them something to talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah,
What town?
where I got arrested, Lee County.
Giddings.
Yeah.
Giddingswood.
Dude, I have also had friends get arrested for weed in the car in Giddings.
Yeah,
It's
they
right in
fucking
between
suck.
Austin and Houston. They just catch you.
She went with me to misdemeanor court, and we met this guy in
Yeah, I
it.
was thinking about that the other day.
And I was like, oh, he was like talking
I mean, I
shit.
dated him for 4 years and he died. Misdemeanor court.
That was a different guy. No, we were like, what did you do? And he told us what did he do? He freed.
He abused animals.
Yeah, he freed like a bunch of dogs, and like he said all this whole fucked up story, and me and Grace were like, oh, and we stopped talking
I
to
don't understand.
him.
You said he freed animals.
No,
didn't he take a whole bunch of stray animals and kill them or
Oh,
something?
that's different.
Something fucked
That's
up
different
like
than
that.
freeing them.
Yeah.
Like he freed them somewhere to like kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
he
know,
like
I
took
just-
them out and like hunted them or something.
God
And I was
damn.
like,
what a
this-
psychological psych. You're not free.
I was like, I'm not a judge, but like that's a felony, right?
Yeah. Also, he shouldn't be in misdemeanor court.
Yeah, why is
Like,
he in
why are you in
misdemeanor
here?
court?
Good
Yeah.
times.
Good times.
Good arrest. Good article. I
Rate
ran out of
this Sam.
Yeah,
Rate this Sam.
I ran out of stuff for you, so I went on ChatGPT and typed in comedian Sam Castillo committing a crime.
I mean, this is what I should look like. I should have, like really groomed eyebrows and like that little thing right here.
yeah,
Like a mustache and the little thing. That's what like Latino comedians, a real,
Yeah.
No, don't get a mustache.
No, I would never. It's my father and my brother's thing.
this is racist, right?
No, I feel like that's like if you think of the name comedian Sam Castillo, this
Yeah,
is I should.
But
I'm saying is-
committing a crime and it's just a photo.
Oh,
of
that's
him
true.
is kind of
Ooh.
bad.
That's
I
actually
feel
not,
like
but that's a headshot.
That's
not
like
even a
a
mug shot.
But I feel like they were going for like a mug shot.
Okay,
vibe.
yeah.
You
Comedian.
didn't include any photos of
I mean,
his
you would
twin.
see this. You would see this on like Anderson Mill Pub presents.
There. Let me
you would
tell
see,
you.
You would see. Go ahead.
Before we go
Poor
on to the
choices
next
showcase.
photo, yeah. Before we go on to the next photo, they're really sold on this guy when I type in comedian Sam Castillo. But like when I type in just the two words Sam Castillo, nothing else into Google, like it's all the searches are about you. Like it says comedian, like suggested searches are like comedian or it's Sam Castillo comedian, Sam Castillo kill Tony, That's like the second one. Yeah,
Which
come
sucks.
on now. Yeah. So I thought, and when you just search Sam Castillo, it's all your comedy stuff.
Nice.
And so I thought it would come
Good.
up with a picture of you. But it's this guy.
No, this is going to pop up instead of when people
Yeah.
are looking for me, they're going to have a harder time finding me because they're going to be finding articles of me getting arrested in Washington County and a fucking AI guy who looks more Latino and handsome than me. They're going to see a guy with actual fucking jawline and like his tan and sun-kissed, and they're like, oh, we want him, or we want this pale little goon with bags under his eyes. The fuck?
And bangs.
What says now? Oh, I have bangs?
You have bangs.
I do, but
Yeah.
you
You gotta add the bangs to.
Yeah, he's got the cat Swanner mullet. That's
Yeah,
not
come on.
God. Yeah, that's good.
But you know what? I will say, after looking at how your hair used to look, I think this is a good hairstyle.
Yeah,
on you.
this is a
Thanks.
good
He had a
hairstyle
bob,
for you.
guys, and it was not the move.
No, it was not. I was addicted to drugs and alcohol, and I didn't get my own. I cut my own hair for years.
Really?
Well, let's focus on the haircut,
Which
not
truly-
the other part.
Yeah.
Shout out to the women that fucked me during that time.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't
Crazy.
come, and neither did they.
Nope, no one came.
No one came, guys.
No, they would actually sometimes, and then they'd get really sad that I wouldn't. They'd be like, "Do you think I'm ugly?" I'm like, "No, I just don't love
I'm
you."
just not in love with you.
Sorry,
Let's roll to the next
I'm
one, guys.
demisexual. I like this. Is that a
Comedian Sam
piano?
Castillo saying racial slurs.
His eyes are cross-eyed too. They made him mentally enfeebled.
Yeah.
Well, you,
Guys, this is what
I
I
was
do.
gonna be like, I thought you put Kill Tony on the thing.
No.
This is someone who's headlining the LOL. This is like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
no,
like,
you know what this is? This is headlining Rocky's Piano Bar in Round
Yeah.
Rock, okay?
yeah, it'll be like all bars, and then it'll be like Cine El Rey. Like,
Yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, that's good. Guys, this is what I do. What is this? 12:49 a.m.
oh wow!
I'm at home.
Always on 33%. All of the photos, she's got a numerology problem. She can't allow herself to have a good charge, but it has to be an even charge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You are
Exactly.
insane.
What? I
What?
analyze. I'm a creep. Not a
Why
creep. I'm a
is
mentalist.
it like full? Your charge is full, but it says 33%.
I don't know, because mine doesn't go down like that. Also, guys, I just turned on my phone.
How
and
cracked
it's
is
still
your phone
broken.
screen?
0.
Wow, I like the confidence.
Not
Good.
cracked at
Oh
all.
my god,
Wow.
guys!
And we got the Alice in Chains wallpaper. Okay, guys.
That's a great album.
It's amazing. I'm gonna see them, even though it's not really them.
I forgot I gave someone my number via Instagram stories, guys.
Ooh.
Damn it! Now it's been an hour. Anyway, continue
Does-
talking
does he
so
look
I
like
forget.
this?
No,
He looks way
No.
worse.
He looks
Just
like-
kidding.
He looks like another AI version of me.
It's actually your twin.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, I'm really big into the AI now. I will be using it
Yeah.
for everything.
I love it.
So I think you should do your next. No more headshots for you. Just fully transform into this guy. Just chat GPT everything. Comedian Sam Castillo. That's you now.
Beautiful.
What do you think he's talking about in this bit?
He's talking about his mother-in-law and
Being on
And what race is she?
Facebook.
we know.
He's
Wh-
talking
wh-
about
Chinese?
accidentally sending his mother-in-law a dick pic is what he's talking
Yeah, he's
about.
talking about his suegra. Okay, period.
Suegra, yeah.
God
I
damn
learned
it.
that from 90 Day Fiance.
Ah, I love it.
What did she say? She's Te amo suegra.
It's just some white woman in Cincinnati.
No, she's
No,
black.
it's black.
Oh.
But she has a really white girl accent, and she
Yeah.
like learned how to speak Spanish. Where is he from? Guatemala?
Something.
Yeah, or like I think he's Honduran.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like marrying some guy from there.
Did they get together?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Wow,
They
I
got
love
married.
living
And she's
vicariously
a
through
witch.
scripted shows.
it's not a scripted show.
She's a
Oh,
witch.
you sound like my dad.
What I do, I love living vicariously through TV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
yeah, but it's not scripted.
It's scripted. The NFL is scripted.
We know that.
90 Day Fiance is scripted.
No,
It's all scripted.
there are no writers good enough on Earth
On
to
Earth.
write what happens in 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah.
Especially with the transgender
And you
woman.
vote. And this is coming from someone who votes.
Yeah,
All right.
bitch, I vote. Period.
And it's a fair election too.
Marianne
Those
Williams,
aren't
I'm
scripted
coming
either.
for you,
I
bitch.
didn't say that.
Just kidding. We're not voting this year.
Listen.
Yeah, you're post voting. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I'm not voting anymore.
I'm voting for whoever stops giving our money to Israel.
Ooh. Turns out, here's the problem. That's all of the
Yeah.
candidates.
That's why
If
we're
that's
not
your
voting.
big thing, you want to keep money, give money to Ukraine?
No, zero.
Zero
I
money.
just want all
No
the
more
money to be
Keep
ours.
the money here.
Yeah, money here.
Yeah, why
Fix
do we
the
have
roads.
to give anyone
Give me
Don't
a
care
money?
about
universal basic
that.
income.
Sure.
Yeah.
Give kids free lunches again at school.
Give
Do
me
they not
free
do that
birth
anymore?
Nope,
control.
they gave that up. In Texas,
What?
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you don't get free lunches anymore.
Tinsel?
You don't get the spicy popcorn chicken for free
Nah.
anymore?
There's no such thing as a free lunch. Remember, we all had to learn that in history.
Yeah, and now it's literal.
So
This is too much, guys. We have to leave. What happened to the island? Let's go there.
Epstein's?
Yeah, let's go there.
I think they're actually turning it into
Someone
a
spotted,
resort.
by the way.
Let's
Yeah.
take it over and kick them out.
With what force? Just showing up and being like,
just
This
being
is-
really passive aggressive and cunty.
Yeah.
You said blonde. You
Let's-
showed me a picture of blonde, so I gave you blonde hair.
period, bitch. What else do you want?
Bring all the crazy white bitches you know, and we will
Yeah.
take over the island,
Yeah,
dude.
for real.
There's
We
supposed to
will.
be. This is supposed to have a Botox center. What the fuck?
Where's Pilates, guys?
Give me a Diet Coke and a vape, and I will
Allison
have
changes-
little St. John under control in an hour.
And then the rich guy
Little
will be
St.
like,
James. Fuck.
give these bitches whatever they want. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the Keys.
Yeah, give me a
Amazing.
bump of Coke and a fucking Red Bull vodka.
And we'll
it's
fucking
done.
take
Off a
over.
knife.
Yeah. Oh, please.
Yeah, me and Grace actually don't go outside a lot because we cause too much of a commotion outside.
It's true.
That killed me. Yeah, we don't really do outside.
Oh,
we
yeah, 'cause
don't.
it's too much. Like we go outside and it gets crazy. So
Here's the thing. People always say, oh, I never see you out. Bitch, you don't want to see me out all the time. Because then the
No.
world is over for you
Yeah.
hoes. For real.
This is so unprofessional. Can I take a piss?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's,
All right,
Well,
can
we
we
can like
pause?
end the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
What is it? It's 6:42.
yeah.
Guys, Sam has to go take a shit, so
Yeah.
we're going to end the podcast.
I probably will. I mean, it's one of those. It feels like one of those where you start pissing and then you're like at a urinal and you have to like, and then you're like, I have to go take a shit afterwards. Which is you. It's the. I mean, if I just kind of grab the fucking thing. I grab the belt loop and just go.
Wow.
It feels like one of those brewing, but right now it's just a piss. But I'll keep you posted.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Text
DM us. Well,
yeah.
my phone's broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So-
she'll share.
Yeah,
you guys live
I'll share.
together.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys. Where can
Well,
people find you?
Yeah.
Sam Castillo comedy, or just Google my name and hopefully that's still what comes up.
You have a show.
I do have a podcast on this network. It's Bad News with JT and Sam. We just interviewed Ed Oppenmeyer, who was the original private investigator hired by the Miami Herald to look into Jeffrey Epstein in 2003. He's
Wow.
heavily involved in the Biden laptop conspiracy. There's a lot of news unfolding with Hunter Biden's federal gun charges that's coming out. So we talked about that in the most recent episode. It's a really fun comedy conspiracy podcast. And I have a show in East Austin, Cold Brew Comedy. Come see me live or online, please.
Please, guys.
Please,
Please.
guys. Thank you so much for being on the show. This was so much fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
It
expected it
was.
to be horrible.
Oh,
so,
Yeah.
you know, that's just like,
so
okay.
you know, you remember I made you feel good. You were like, I'm sitting up straight.
Yeah.
And your behavior on this podcast has lightened my mood as well.
Wow.
Wow, guys.
Yeah.
Cold
really-
hearts
Yeah.
warmed.
Cold
Yeah.
as Lucas
Dulce
on
Mac.
Instagram. There you go. All right, guys. That's the end of this podcast. Please subscribe and leave a positive comment. Not a negative one.
Comment if you're a demisexual or not.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
out here.
Are you part of the Alphabet Mafia? Drop a comment below. And with that, guys, we just have one thing left to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.